Good morning. The old fisherman back with you, Lake Monticello. We're going to try to catch some more of these white perch, all catfish. Bear with me, we're going to get it right. I caught one I just hooked one and caught him. Right here, I want you to look at my new shirt on the back. You see the imprint of the old fisherman's boat? And you got to love it on the back. I hope y'all can see that. Old fisherman got some new attire here. Got my little name on it. Little old fisherman in the boat in the back catching 3 perch. Y'all like that? I do. My wife done that for me. Isn't that nice of her? We are back on Lake Monticello fishing. Right now we got a gut shrimp on. I might put the 3 rig on. We just caught a white perch. I don't know how many it's going to be here. Hadn't been here in several days. It's been windy, and we had a fish fry yesterday, so I was tied up with all that, and everything went well. The fish was delicious. I cooked some in a beer batter, some in McCormick's beer batter, and some in a house archery, and a few in a tempura batter. And boy, I'm telling you, I soaked them in buttermilk all night long, and then drained the buttermilk off and that morning and let them dry out just a little bit in the refrigerator. And I'm telling you, it had a little salt in them. That buttermilk, them things were delicious. I'm telling you, they were good. So the fish fry went good, and everybody had a good time. You gotta love that. And the fish down here, I see perch, so I need to put my 3 rig out. I got the gulp shrimp on right now. There's one. There's one on the gulp shrimp. I need to do my 3 rig. I see a lot of fish down there. I think I can probably catch them several at a time. Well, that's a little one there. But let's put the 3 rig out there and see what happened. The old rig. See if we can catch 3 at a time here this morning. I ain't caught a catfish. I fished a few minutes and deeper and come in shallower, and I think I'm on some perch in here a little shallow this morning. Looks like the fish are in 38 foot of water this morning. I started out there deep where the catfish were, but it looks like the fish are in shallow water. We're gonna drop down and see what we can do. They shallower today. Cold, man, it's cold this morning. It's 40-something degrees, believe that or not, in May. 40-something degrees, freezing cold on a Sunday out here. And the old fisherman is back at it again. Been off for about 3 days for the wind and all that stuff, and we took some time off, done some work around the yard, that kind of thing. And we're back out here again, and there's a bite. There's a bite on Lake Monticello. Once again, we on the white perch, it looks like. Morning. Not the catfish, a little jumbo white perch right there. Jumbo white perch, that's a nice one. That's the kind we're looking for. Nothing wrong with him. Go back out there and see what we can do here on Lake Monticello on Sunday morning. You gotta love it. You got to love it. Yes, you. We're trying to get. I got this little logo drawn up on my shirt. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but. It's a man in the boat. Got a little camera sitting up there. They don't have me in a seat, but in a trolling motor. They said it was too much to draw up, so they got me in a little boat bringing 3 perch in, and I had to live with it, and it works out all right. But we're gonna get that put on some t-shirts too, probably. And you gotta love it on the back. And here's another fish, and you do gotta love it. Look at that, boy. I mean a nice white perch. So they out here a little shallow this morning. We're gonna try to catch them. We're gonna try to catch them and make a show here on Lake Monticello on Sunday morning. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I got to get my bearings here when I'm catching fish. You always need to get your bearings where you at. Where you get pulled off, you know which way you come back to get where you at. So I always, like I told you, I take 2 points that way and 2 points that way. I don't throw out buoys. And I try to get on them like that and stay on them with my natural instincts. I was born, I learned how to do this. My daddy taught me how to stay on fish, and it's all about focusing. And when you start catching them, mark your marks and stay with that. And don't forget your marks. But hey, it's some down there. It's a few down there. I don't know how long they'll stay, but it's a few down there. But in 30, instead of 60 foot and 50 and 40 foot, they're in 30-something foot. So, hey, we get up in 30-something foot, we might catch a largemouth bass. It's a possibility, I can tell you that. They bite me. They bite me. They bite. It's very good possibility we'll catch a largemouth bass today in 30-something foot of water. It's getting time for them bass to be on these humps out here. I'll tell you that. There you go. 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 Back on the white perch. We was on the catfish for a while, but today we back on the, I mean, that's jumbo white perch right there, boy. There ain't nothing wrong with that one. I mean, that's a fine white perch. A fine white perch. I'm telling you, Lake Monticello, I do love this place. I do love this place. That's what we're doing. Not catfishing right now, not catching catfish. 38 foot of water with some more to perch range. I see plenty of fish. Like I say, they in 38 foot of water today, not 45 to 50. Probably a little shallow for them catfish on this ridge. I think they like to hang out there deeper. But hey, there's some fish down there, I'll tell you that. There's some fish down there. I hadn't caught two at a time though. I'm surprised at that, or maybe I'm going too fast. I don't know. It's like they're not grouped up like they ought to be, but there's a few fish down there. That ain't that big, but hey, I'll tell you right now, them good fillets. Them good fillets are some more good. It don't take a big fillet to be good. There's plenty of fish down there. Plenty of fish. All over the bottom. I didn't know if they'd bite today or not, as cool as it got, but hey, they might like it. I don't know. We're going to catch some, I promise you. Lake Monticello. You got to love it. The old fisherman back at it again. Back at it again, trying to make a doggone another show. And they're biting. They biting. You have to weed them out. There's going to be some small ones. There'll be some nice ones, I'm sure. It's going to be a combination. They hit. They hit. I'll tell you that. They hit. They hitting, but only one at a time. Let's see if we can catch two at a time. I don't know why I'm catching two at a time. That's unusual for the rig. Unusual for the rig. That's what we're doing, one at a time. That's what we're doing. Whoa. Whoa. Snag me. That's a nice perch. Jumbo 3/4 pound, long, skinny joker. Done we laid all his eggs, long and skinny. I just seen a fish hit the water right there. That's unusual. That must have been a largemouth. That must have been a largemouth right there. I want to take this doggone gut shrimp slinging over there. Oh, it's a bird. I see it now. Doggone loon done come out here with me. I thought it was a bass done come up. Loon. I don't know where he come from. But it's a loon. Old loony. I thought that joker would be done gone, but he's out here. Looney Tune. He must be hitting on shad, so shad must be out here. Him to be up there hitting like that. Shad must be here. All right, Monticello white perch. Where you at? Where you at? Let's beat on the boat and make sure to stay here. Give him a little action. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Uh-oh. That's a good fish. Black bass. Largemouth. I guarantee that's largemouth. I guarantee it. Get largemouth for a catfish. That might be a catfish. 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 Nice one too. Woo. Nice something. I believe it's catfish. Good one though. Good one. He's a good one. He's a good one. He's a good one. Big old blue. Come here, blue. Come here, baby blue. Come here to daddy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh blue. Oh blue. God, come off in the net. How about that? Look at him. Look at that, what a blue. You gotta love it. Old fisherman will stumble on baby blue. Show it the world, people. Look at that. Look at that baby blue. Pretty fish, ain't it? Look at that. Pretty fish. Baby blue. You gotta love it. Oh my. Oh my. Hey, stay. And I just said the catfish wouldn't bite. Huh? Oh well. Show you what I know. Boy, I tell you what, he creamed it too. He creamed it. I love it when they cream it. Let me tell you. I think I had 2 on because my gut shrimp is tore up. In fact, he might have hit that. He might have been on that gut shrimp. He come off in the net. He might have been on that gut shrimp. I got one of them natural color. They call it natural color gut shrimp there on top. I stuck on there this morning. But anyhow, 34 foot of water. Fish are shallow today. Good chance we might come up with a largemouth. Hopefully we catch them all right here today on Lake Monticello. On a Sunday morning, very few people out here. Seen a couple boats. Chilly, that's why. Chilly, there's another. Oh my, there goes another nice fish. Ooh, I think we got several this time. Yes, sir, we got several this time. On Lake Monticello. Oh my, Joker pulling. I don't know what he is, but he pulling. And it ain't but one, it's a doggone white bass. A doggone white bass, look at that. Now that, my friend, is a white bass. And I can show y'all the difference right now. I got people like that. Some people want to know, thinking my perch a white bass. Well, I'm gonna show you the difference right now. You're gonna get me a perch and I'm gonna show it up close, the difference between a white bass and a perch. See the difference in the stripes? That's a white bass. And right there is a white perch. See the difference? They're a little different. The stripes are different. The white bass has got stripes, the perch don't really have that many stripes. So that's the difference. That's the difference, right there. That's got a white bass and a wild. That's the difference between a white bass and a white perch. I hope y'all seen that. All right, let's drop it back down. We're gonna have a pretty good day, it looks like. If they stay here for a while, we will. 30-something foot, I ain't got to go real deep. They kind of shallow, and we catch them. And there's another. Hey, they down there. They down there. Uh-oh. Oh, they still on there. They down there. White perch. Oh, Lake Monticello. My goodness. My goodness. I made room in my freezer for more fish too. Hey, we catch them today. We're gonna catch them. We are going to catch them. I like catching them catfish. Now, we had a good time bumping that gut shrimp deep. You can catch it right here shallow with that gut shrimp too. I can tell you that. But it's a lot quicker if you can catch them on the jig. You might catch more at a time, and you might catch a largemouth on that spoon. There you go. He's hit it. I'm gonna see if I can catch a couple here. So far, we're not catching but one at a time. I don't really understand that. Might have 2 this time. Might have 2 this time. Yeah, we got 2 this. Got 3 this time. Look at that. 3 white perch on Lake Monticello. What we got. That's what we got. You gotta love it. I'll go back down, get them nutting, keep them going. Keep them going. So that's back. Keep them. Boy, the bottom is covered at 34 foot. I'm telling you, covered. Oh my, that's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. I start out that deep, no fish. That just goes to show you how close you can beat a fish and not catch them. And I moved in, and guess what? I'm on them. I am flat on them. No question about it. Flat on them. Flat on them. Lake Monticello. Drop them back down. They here. They are here. Plenty of them. 33 foot right now. They shallow. They shallow. I mean shallow. And they there too, buddy. They there. I mean, it's like drop it down and pull them up. That's how, I mean, good ones right there. Good ones. Good ones. We really got on them now. Good ones. Catfish. putting him in the belly, lassoed around. That's why I thought he was good. He got it all lassoed. Them jokers that go to twisting and he got my stuff in a knot. Oh my. That joker's got everything I got twisted up. Slime all over it on top of that. Oh my. I mean, he has slimed me up and twisted me up too. Might take a while to get this out. That joker had lassoed itself. Now I got everything I got in a knot. A knot now, people. I'm in a genuine knot because of that catfish. My goodness. I don't know if I can get, oh, there it comes. There it comes. We got it. We got it. We got it. Boy, you got slime all over my line too. Hey, hey. All right, get it back down. Got to get it back down while the hill, oh, now I'm tied up at the top. Boy, what a mess I got here. What a mess. Costing me fish because they're down there too. Don't you know when you get tangled up and you get in a hurry, everything goes wrong then. Everything goes wrong then. Just got to take your time, keep you cool, and try to get it out. You get flustered, then it'll get worse a mess. All right. Drop it down. Drop it back down. That old catfish, I want to throw him. One thing you got to watch out about the catfish, if you go to throw that sucker, and he's got their fins up front and he got a little barb sticking out the other way. Sucker caught my finger and cut it. Cut my finger and caught me going the other way. So snagged me. When you go to throw him, he'll snag you. But now I got off the fish, messing with that doggone catfish. Got off the fish. Something don't even feel right here. Something don't even feel right. We got off the fish. I'm in 28 foot, see. I went back too far. Wind blew me back while I was messing with that catfish. Now I got my little bearings. Well, we was right out here. I need to get back up yonder. We got off of it. I need to pull hard, back up, and get back on the fish. I went way back. Way back. Regroup. I tell you, it's surprising. You get tied up with something, not paying attention, and the next thing you know, you ain't nowhere close to where you're there. And one of the keys of staying on fish, like I said earlier, you got to mark your spot where you at. You get your mark, your middle mark of where you caught the fish at without throwing a buoy out. A lot of times I swear I don't know what it is, I throw a buoy out and they leave. I don't like throwing buoys out. I've always said that. Now I'll throw buoys out off the side, long ways, and have something to relate to, but I'm pretty good at marking myself where I'm at. When I start catching fish, I immediately look at the banks and see where I'm at by 45 degrees two ways, and I immediately do that to make sure I stay on the fish. That's what I try to do, and sometimes I get off of them anyhow. I got off of them right then though. It was fish all up under me. You need to call them back. That's what we need to do. We need to call them back. We were on fish, and then I caught that catfish, and I got off of them. I don't see them, and it was fish top and bottom. Now it's nothing. All we can do is hope to call them back. That's all we can do. Call them back. All we can do. Get them back under us. Right now they're gone. They're gone. They sure left. Maybe they'll come back. Got to get back on them. Man, I'm telling you, they were there, and then boom. There's one. There's one. Maybe they're coming back. I tell you, these fish are funny. They'll come to you if you bait the boat, and they'll find you. Swan they will. There you little fish, baby fish. Go back. There he is. Drop her back down. There's a few coming in right there now. 35 foot. I hope we get a hold of one of these big largemouth. I know it's one out here somewhere. That big one I hooked the other week with my wife still out here somewhere. And he was in this area. So, hey, it might be a chance. He's out here feeding on these perch. Might be a chance he might hit one of these jigs. Very good chance. Hey, hey, uh-oh, got off. Got off. Got off. They hitting it. I'll tell you that right now. They hitting it. They hitting it. A few minutes ago, before I caught that catfish, it was old timey, man. It was fish everywhere. And it's static. I ain't seen but a couple little blue hooks, and small ones. Them big ones I think has come in a while ago. Hey, there you. There you. There you. Back on the old spoon. We was on the catfish and gulp shrimp. Now we're back on the old spoon again, catching white perch. It's like 1 week you do one way and another week it's another way, or one day it's one way and another day it's another way. It's amazing how they change from day to day and the depth they change at. Right now, there's fish coming back. The fish are coming back to me now. They're getting out of the boat. I see some pretty good hooks. So I don't know if the catfish in there with the perch, maybe I need to do the gulp shrimp by itself. I keep thinking I can catch 2 or 3 at a time. That's the reason I'm using the rig. But hey, there's fish down there. I see them coming through. And they might be catfish. They ain't really taking this rig. I tell you, them catfish don't like that rig as good as they do that gulp shrimp by itself. And I might just put it out there just to see. Because it'll catch both of them. I'm just hoping I can catch 2 or 3 at a time. That's the reason I got the 3 rig out there. But buddy, when that fish get finicky, sometimes that 1 rig's better than the 3 rig. 3 rig's still catching 1 at a time. But nothing major. Nothing major. Let's try to get up shrimp down there a little bit, see what happens. I like to go back and forth. You might catch a big catfish like this. Drop it down. Let's drop it down. Let's drop it down. Oh, that thing cut me. Catfish. I'm gonna get blood on my new shirt. My wife won't like that. All right, drop it down. Now we done got a little shallower yet. Tell you what, drop it down. See, it's 30-something foot. I ought to be able to set the hook real good as gulp shrimp 30-something foot. It ain't 50. We gonna yo-yo. There you. They hit. They hit. They hit. They hit. No doubt about that. They hit. They hit. They hit. Gulp shrimp. Yo-yo. A little jig. That's good. Hey, that's a nice bag right there. Nice perch. That's perch. Good one though. I reckon it's a perch. No. Got him hooked in the belly, but he's a big one. He's a big one. Look at that. A good perch right there. My goodness. My old gulp shrimp don't look quite right. I got to look at that thing. If you yo-yo that thing up and down in the water, and if it glides, it's right. If it's spinning around a circle, it ain't on the hook right. That's got a look glide to it, but it don't look perfect. So if it glides, you do it at the top of the water and it kind of glides out, and you know it's right. So you can kind of look at it and see before you drop it down and test it. Is what you can do. All right, get it down, yo-yo. That's what we're gonna do. And this fish down there, I'm telling you right now, this fish down there, they will hit it. This fish down there, one ought to bust it any time. One ought to hit it right now. I don't know why he ain't getting a bite. My goodness, the fish down there. Oh, why they ain't biting? I must not be down right. There's a lot of yellow hooks. Them's nice fish, yellow hooks. There you, there you, there you, there you. Oh my. You got to love catching them on this ultralight. I like catching them on the 3 rig, but I'm telling you right now, this ultralight is fun. It's fun. That's good fish. That's a good fish. Good fish. Catfish. Look at that. Catfish. Gulp shrimp. That's what some of them are, is catfish. They won't hit that 3 rig as much as they will this single rig. That's for sure. That is a fact, buddy. This single rig, this single gulp shrimp will catch more catfish than that 3 rig will. The 3 rig deadly on the perch, but I swear to goodness, this daggone single gut shrimp rig is better for the catfish. It's no question in my mind. The catfish are eating it up. So I might just stick with it. Hey, I might just stick with it. You know, catch me one at a time, but hey, it's fun with that ultralight. I don't mind telling you. And it's not but 30-something foot, so it don't take me that long to get down, and I can set the hook. I had that hook now pulled all the way through that, all the way through to the outside of that fish's lip. So that shows you right there, 30 foot, you ain't got no stretch problem. There you go. There you go. They killing this gulp shrimp. And that's a little perch there. So we're catching both of them. Perch and catfish with the gulp shrimp this morning. Single gulp shrimp, the old rig like I like this morning. Drop it down. You gotta love it. I love fishing like this. With 8-pound test in that doggone casting rod, and man, I'm telling you right now, this casting rod's hard to beat. I mean, they got a lifetime warranty. They expensive, you know, $179 for the rod. So they ain't no cheap rod. But hey, it's lifetime warranty. So, and I hadn't broke one yet. I can tell you that. And it's a good rod. Yeah, they hitting it. They hitting it. I'm telling you right now, they stomping it. They stomping it. They stomping it. I don't mind telling you, they stomping it. Crushing it. Crushing it. Look at that. A nice white perch. I'm talking about a magnum. So this gulp shrimp is catching everything today. It's catching everything today, people. Doggone, you got to love it. My old finger's still bleeding. I tell you what, that catfish put a whammy on me. Don't never throw a catfish. Try to throw him and fins catch you, and that barb going like kind of like a barb on a hook is going the other way. That sucker will snag you. So let that be a lesson. The old fishermen teach you that. Don't throw a catfish. If you do, don't have your fingers next to that fin, because it'll hook you like a barbed wire fence. All right, let's drop it back down. You got to love it. The old fisherman's having him a good time here today, catching catfish, perch, everything's down there today in 30-something foot of water. I love catching them in 30-something foot. Hey, and we might, like I say, we might catch us a big bass. And the fish are killing this gulp shrimp by itself. I'm telling you, they mixed up in size, but they killing it. They killing it. Gulp shrimp, killing it. They like that gulp shrimp by itself. I think they like it better than the 3 rig. I really do. I think it's deadlier than the 3 rig. They can't stand it by itself. That thing swims off with that flat tail, and they can't stand it. I'm telling you, they can't stand it. They cannot stand it. And they like it twitching. They don't really like it pulling like we do with the rig. They come out of circle swing. They like this thing straight down, just twitching it. Just twitching it like something dying and quivering on the bottom is what they like. And they'll all take it. Our bass will take it too. I'll tell you that right now. That bass sees that thing, he will cream it. Look at that. He will cream it. He will cream it. Now I'm catching little ones. Throwbackers. 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 We having us a large time on Lake Monticello here today. Cold, I'm telling you right now, it feels like wintertime fishing. But it's not, you know, I got a jacket, but I'm okay with this long sleeve shirt underneath my other shirt. But it's the little breeze blowing, it ain't too bad. It ain't nothing like it was the other day when I was on the bucking horse in a boat, like being on a bucking horse. But it's really, there it is. It's good fishing weather. It ain't too hot. After a doggone rain last night, and we catching fish. I mean, we catching fish. They not real big. Hey, but we catching fish. Ain't no question about that. We catching fish. Throwing them, most of them back. But hey, we keep the bigger ones. Catch them other ones again next year. I can't tell you how much I enjoy these first fillets though. And them catfish is good too. Them blues I was catching, man, them things were great to eat. Woo! You can't beat it. When I clean a catfish, now I trim all the red meat out of it. If it's any red meat in it, I trim it out. And and that really makes them good. That blood vein down there, if you get that out of them, a lot of times it'll just scrape out on a blue cat. Channel cat ain't got that much, but the blue cat does. Of course, any bigger fish they got more. The bigger they are, the more blood vein they got. But now I'm seeing some little ones out there, and they bumping it, but they ain't the size that I want. These are not the size fish that I'm looking for. I'm really amazed that I hadn't caught a largemouth, because them largemouths will come in and eat on them daggone little white perch. And a lot of times they'll crush whatever you fishing for a perch with. Now that's a nice one. Now see that? That's a jumbo delight right there. That's a jumbo delight. That's a filet mignon is what that is, of the fish. Filet mignon of the fish, not the beef, the fish. I am loving this. It's pretty good fishing. It's not real fast, but it's fast enough. About as soon as I get down in yo-yo at one takes, I guess it's fast enough. Got to yo-yo it a couple times before I want to crush it. And here it is. Oh, gone. Hit it. He hit it. He hit it. He hit it. Get it back down. Twitch it. I'm not jerking it real hard. Kind of a little tiny yo-yo. A little twitch. There you. There you. There you. There you. But you know, you catch one nice one and 3 little ones. That's right on the verge. I think I can make a fillet out of him. I'll take him to the house. I think I can make a fillet out of him because I'm about out of fillets. I got a little catfish fillets left. Oh Lord, look down yonder. I mean, there are fish under there. You gotta love it. Well, we're catching white perch today. Right now, we do a single little gulp shrimp rig, and they would hit the spoon. I caught 3 at a time a while ago, but I'm playing around with this gulp shrimp rig again on Lake Monticello, and they hitting it. They hitting it. They like it. I don't mind telling you, they like it. They like it. But it seems like you can jerk it too hard at times. They just want that little twitch. I'm telling you, that little twitch is what they want. Get it down there. Now you got to make sure it's on the bottom. And especially for the catfish, perchy, they'll follow it up and hit it. But them catfish, there you, there you, there you, there you, there he is. I mean, that's a nice one. Ain't nothing wrong with that perch. I'll take them kind of all day long. Good fillet. Good fillet. I'll back down. I'm having me a large time, people. I'm having, fisherman loves it. I can't, you know, you can tell my excitement, the way I am with these fish. You know, if you love something, it shows. And I do love it, and I love figuring them out, and I love catching them. That's why I keep coming back. Hey, it ain't easy. Come out here every day fishing. It's like a job, making these videos and then going home and cleaning the fish. And of course, I feed a lot of people fish, and that's good. But I do love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. It's that simple. I'd go sit at the breakfast table with them boys in the mornings and mess around and just talk trash. But yet, instead of doing that, which I like doing that too, I'll get out here in the cold and the hot, and I'll come fishing. And I'm missing out on some good fellowship in the mornings with some of my buddies, but every so often I'll take a day off and go by and eat breakfast and shoot the breeze per se. Always fun to do that. Let me tell you, it's good to have a few friends. You know, friends are important. But hey, it's fish down there. They were screaming. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like this when you yo-yo it up and you watch your line as it going back down, you can see it jerk. And you can tell. What the world? I mean, that's a golly whopper. Look at the size of that perch, people. Look at the size of that Monticello white perch. That is a whopper. Huh? You gotta love it. He creamed that doggone white gut shrimp. Creamed it. I mean, creamed it. You gotta love it. And it says it on the back of my shirt. You gotta love it. And the old fisherman sitting in the boat bringing 3 perch in on my shirt. I'm proud of that. Thanks to my wife. She had a girlfriend of hers and brought her that thing on there. And I got about 4 shirts like that. And like I say, we in the process of making some t-shirts. I don't know what they're gonna look like, but it's gonna be the old fisherman in the boat. You gotta love it. Something. I don't know what they'll put on them. And we might sell a few of them. I don't know. If anybody's interested, don't know what they got planned. Everything moves slow around my house. The only thing don't move slow is the old fisherman catching fish. Everything else moves slow. I'm the kind of fella, I guess I've always been like this. I got a job to do, I get it done. And sometimes my family just opposite. They want to hog around. I want to get it done. I can't stand to have something left undone if I'm working on it. But I can't work on everything. You know, it's hard enough to come out here and catch fish, clean fish, and do what I do. I ain't got time for worrying about t-shirts and marketing and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what we're gonna do. Have to hire me somebody, I reckon. But anyhow, the old fisherman's enjoying himself again on the lake he loves, Lake Monticello. I'm gonna catch 1 or 2 more and let you go, and we'll start another video because I know this is getting long. But we on Lake Monticello again, catching white perch, catfish. Hopefully, we keep hoping for that elusive largemouth that I used to catch. It might be a little early yet for them on these deep water humps. They still might be some spawning. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my dick. There he is. There he is. You hit it coming up. There he is. But we on Lake Monticello and catching. And in this case, a slab, white perch. People, you gotta love it. Look at that, what the old fisherman got. He got him a white perch and he swallowed it too, buddy. But I'm gonna let y'all go and we'll get back with you on another video. Thanks for watching. And the old fisherman again, and I got to show you again my shirt. You see my shirt? See the back of it. I hope you can see it. The old fisherman sitting in a boat bringing 3 perch in, and it says you gotta love it, and you do have to love it. The old fisherman back with you, Steve Cumberland of Lake Monticello.